A single hug, 3 seconds long, can make a woman think about you for 3 entire days. And no, that is not an exaggeration, that is neuroscience. But here's the part that should genuinely concern you. Most men are hugging women in a way that actually kills attraction on contact. She pulls away, and something inside her quietly files you under friend, permanently. You never even knew the audition was happening. Here's something I probably shouldn't be telling you, but I'm going to say it anyway because honestly somebody needs to. Women decide how they feel about you physically within the first few seconds of a hug, not during the long conversations, not during the expensive dinner. During the hug, that mundane, overlooked, hey, good to see you, hug that you probably put zero thought into the last time you greeted a woman. A study published in the journal Comprehensive Psychology found that a hug lasting at least 20 seconds triggers a significant release of oxytocin, the bonding hormone, in both people involved. That's the psychology behind physical connection. Dr. Jodie Whittaker, a researcher who has spent years studying this exact mechanism, found that physical touch, specifically embracing, can increase trust between two people by up to 50%. 50% from a hug, not from your resume, not from your car, a hug. And yet, and I say this with love, most men treat hugging a woman the way they treat parallel parking, rushed, awkward, slightly panicked, and over as fast as humanly possible. Or worse, they go the other direction and hold on like they're trying to win a wrestling match nobody signed up for. I'm about to hand you 4 rules that most women will never verbalize out loud. These are the unspoken codes running in the background of every woman's mind when a man puts his arms around her. By the end of this, you'll understand exactly why some men make women melt with a simple embrace, while others make them stiffen up like a plank of wood. But I need to warn you about something first. Rule number 3 is the one that changes everything. It's the one thing almost no man does, and when you hear it, you're going to realize exactly why certain hugs you've given in the past fell completely flat. So make sure you stay for that one, it might genuinely change the way women respond to you. Let's start. Rule 1: confidence without being forceful. Most men think the hug starts when their arms wrap around a woman. Wrong. The hug starts the moment she sees you coming toward her. That's where attraction is either built or buried. Think about it from her perspective. A man is walking toward her. His shoulders are slumped forward. His eyes are darting around nervously. He does that weird little half-jog thing because he's not sure if she's going for a hug or a handshake. Then he opens his arms at the last second with all the confidence of someone trying to return a shirt without a receipt. What do you think her body registers in that moment? Safety? Warmth? Attraction? Absolutely not. Her nervous system reads hesitation, and hesitation is the silent killer of attraction. Now contrast that with a man who sees her, holds eye contact with a soft, warm expression, not a stare, not a glare, a genuine look of "I am glad you are here," and walks toward her with steady, unhurried energy, his arms open naturally, not too early, not too late. There's no question about what's about to happen. He's already decided. And that certainty is what makes her stomach flip before he even touches her. Dr. Jodie Whittaker's famous communication study showed that 55% of emotional communication is conveyed through body language, more than half. So the way you walk toward a woman before a hug is literally communicating more than anything you could say to her verbally. Your approach is a sentence. Make it say, "I am someone worth holding on to," not "I'm not sure I'm allowed to be here." Here's a detail most men overlook entirely: the slight pause right before you make contact. There should be a fraction of a second, just a beat, where you're close enough that she can feel your presence, but your arms haven't closed yet. That micro moment creates anticipation, and anticipation, according to behavioral psychologists, activates the same dopamine pathways in the brain as the reward itself. You're giving her brain a tiny hit of excitement before the hug even begins. Rule 1 in short: the hug starts with your approach, not your arms. Walk toward her with calm intention. Hold gentle eye contact. Open your arms with certainty and give her that one beat pause before you close the distance. She will feel the difference immediately, even if she can't explain why. Rule 2: respect personal space and read the pressure. Rule number 2 is where most men make themselves instantly forgettable, and honestly it breaks my heart a little because the fix is so simple. The amount of pressure you use in a hug tells a woman exactly how you feel about her, in a language her conscious mind isn't even processing. Her body is reading it, her subconscious is filing it, and the verdict it reaches will influence how she thinks about you for days. Too light and she feels like she's hugging a ghost, the hug where a man barely touches her back with his fingertips like he's afraid she's made of wet tissue paper. That communicates one thing clearly: I don't feel confident enough to hold you properly. It might seem polite, but what it actually signals is a lack of presence. No spark, no warmth, nothing worth remembering. Too tight and she feels trapped. There's a massive difference between a firm, secure embrace and a squeeze that makes her wonder if you're trying to crack a walnut between your shoulder blades. When a man grips too hard, a woman's sympathetic nervous system can actually activate a mild stress response. Her body tenses, her breathing shortens, and instead of oxytocin flooding her system, cortisol steps in. You've turned what should be a bonding moment into a survival moment. The sweet spot, backed by haptic communication research from DePaul University, is a firm but yielding pressure, firm enough that she feels your presence and registers strength, yielding enough that she never feels like she couldn't pull away if she wanted to. That balance between strength and gentleness is what triggers the feeling of safety. And safety, for women, is the gateway to attraction. Placement matters too. Where you put your hands during a hug matters more than you probably realize. Hands high on her upper back communicate warmth and respect. Hands at her mid-back communicate comfort and familiarity. One hand on her upper back and one at the back of her head, that's the hug that makes women lose their minds, more on why in Rule 3. One more detail women notice immediately: flat palms. When a man places his full open palm on her back during a hug, it communicates openness and genuine connection. When he uses just his fingertips or cups his hands awkwardly, it communicates nervousness. This isn't just preference, your palms are dense with nerve endings, and when they press flat against someone, the brain registers full contact and connection, while fingertips register as tentative and uncertain. Rule 2 in short: apply firm, yielding pressure, strong enough to feel present, gentle enough to feel safe, and use full open palms placed intentionally on her back. Your hands are speaking a language right now. Make sure they're saying the right thing. Rule 3: breathe and pause, match her comfort and energy. This is the one I told you about at the beginning, the single element that separates a forgettable hug from the kind that makes a woman replay the moment in her head while she's lying in bed at night staring at the ceiling. What I'm about to tell you is something that most men have never once considered while hugging a woman, and it might be the most powerful tool in your entire physical communication arsenal. Breathe into the hug and pause before you pull away. Here's why this is so effective. When a man hugs a woman and she can feel him take a slow, natural, calm breath while holding her, not a sigh, not a dramatic inhale, just a genuine deep breath, something extraordinary happens in her nervous system. Her body begins to mirror his breathing pattern. This is called respiratory synchronization, and it's a well-documented phenomenon in interpersonal neurobiology. Dr. Jodie Whittaker, a clinical professor of psychiatry, has written extensively about how co-regulation of breathing between two people creates a state of neural resonance. In plain language, your calm breath tells her nervous system, you are safe, you can relax. And when a woman relaxes into a man, that's when genuine attraction starts to root itself. Most men hug like they're in a speed eating contest. Arms go on, arms come off, done, next activity. The entire thing lasts maybe a second and a half. That's not a hug, that's a collision with a polite exit. Nothing is being communicated. No oxytocin is being released. No connection is being formed. You might as well have just waved. The pause before pulling away is where the real magic lives. When the hug naturally reaches its conclusion, and you will feel it instead of immediately releasing, hold for one extra second. Just one. That single additional second signals something words can't express. I wasn't in a rush, I was present with you. That moment meant something. A woman will feel that distinction in her bones. Here's why this rule changes everything. Combined with rule number 2, firm pressure, open palms, the breath and pause create what psychologists call a felt sense of being held, rather than just being hugged. Being hugged is mechanical. Being held is emotional. And women crave the emotional version with an intensity most men never fully grasp. One more layer to this. When you take that slow breath during the hug and she's close enough to feel your chest rise and fall, there's a secondary effect she's not even aware of. She's inhaling your scent more deeply. According to research from the Monal Chemical Senses Center, a woman's olfactory system is directly linked to the limbic system, the part of the brain that processes emotion and memory. So that calm breath is also causing her to encode your scent into her emotional memory. She'll associate how she feels in that moment, safe, warm, attracted, with the way you smell. And the next time she catches a hint of that scent, those feelings flood back. This is why some women say things like, "I don't know what it is about him, I just feel something when he's close." It's not a mystery, it's biochemistry, triggered by intentional presence, and it all starts with a breath and a pause. Rule 3 in short: breathe slowly during the hug and pause for one extra beat before you release. That single adjustment puts you in a category of men most women rarely encounter. Rule 4: make the exit feel genuine. This is the one that separates men who are merely attractive from men who become unforgettable. Every man focuses on how to go into a hug. Almost no man thinks about how to come out of one. And honestly, the exit is where the deepest impression is made. Here's what most men do. The hug ends and they pull away abruptly like someone just yelled fire. Eye contact breaks immediately. They step back too far. They shove their hands in their pockets. And just like that, the warm, connected moment that was building evaporates into awkwardness. Whatever emotional residue the hug created gets erased in 2 seconds of clumsy withdrawal. Here's what the exit should look like instead. When you pull away, do it slowly, not dramatically slow. You're not filming a perfume commercial, but at a pace that communicates reluctance, like you didn't particularly want the hug to end. As you pull back, let your hands trail across her back slightly rather than just lifting off. That trailing sensation sends a cascade of signals through the nerve endings in her skin that register as lingering warmth. Here's the critical part. When your faces are close during that pull-away moment, and they will be because you pulled away slowly, hold eye contact for 2 to 3 seconds and give a small, genuine smile. Not a grin, not a smirk, a soft, warm smile that says, "That was nice." Those 2 to 3 seconds of close proximity eye contact after a hug trigger what Dr. Jodie Whittaker's famous intimacy research identified as one of the most powerful bonding mechanisms in human interaction. Sustained mutual gaze activates the release of phenylethylamine, a neurotransmitter associated with the feeling of falling in love. You're literally giving her brain a taste of romantic attachment chemistry in a 3-second unwind after a hug. There's one more layer here worth understanding. The way you exit a hug sets the frame for her anticipation of the next one. If your exit is warm, slow, and connected, her brain begins to associate your embraces with pleasure and emotional safety. Behavioral psychology calls this classical conditioning. The next time she sees you, her body will begin releasing feel-good chemicals before you even touch her, because it has already learned that your hugs end in a way that feels incredible. Conversely, if your exits are abrupt and disconnected, her brain learns that your hugs lead to an uncomfortable moment. Over time, she'll start subtly avoiding physical contact with you, not because she doesn't like you, but because her nervous system has been conditioned to expect a negative emotional drop after touching you. Rule 4 in short: exit the hug slowly, let your hands trail gently, and hold close eye contact with a warm smile for 2 to 3 seconds. Make the ending of every hug feel like a promise that the next one will be even better. That's how you become the man she can't stop thinking about. Bringing it all together. Rule 1: your approach communicates everything before your arms even open. Walk with calm intention, hold gentle eye contact, and give that 1-beat pause before closing the distance. Rule 2: use firm, yielding pressure with flat, open palms placed deliberately on her back. Rule 3: breathe slowly into the hug and pause 1 extra second before releasing, allowing her nervous system to synchronize with yours. Rule 4: exit slowly, let your hands trail, and hold close eye contact with a soft smile to create a lasting emotional imprint. 4 rules, none of them require you to be taller, none of them require you to be richer, none of them require a jawline carved by Michelangelo. They require presence, intention, and the understanding that women experience attraction through how you make them feel, not through what you tell them you are. Every hug you give from this point forward is an opportunity, not just to greet someone, not just to say goodbye, but to communicate something most men never learn to say without words. I am someone who makes you feel safe, wanted, and alive. So here's what I want you to do. The next time you hug a woman tomorrow, tonight, in 10 minutes, apply just one of these 4 rules, just one, and pay attention to her response. Watch her face when you pull away. Notice if she lingers half a second longer than usual. Notice if she touches her hair or looks at you differently afterward. You'll see the evidence with your own eyes, and once you see it work once, you'll never go back to hugging the old way again.